This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. With increasing numbers of urgent care facilities opening around the country, including the new urgent care clinic opening in Macon today, it's important to know the difference between when you should seek emergency care and when you may use an urgent care clinic. So we have Allie Vogel, and a physician assistant from Complete Family Medicine, here this morning to break it all down for us. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we do have a new urgent care facility opening up in Macon.
That's right.
And of course, in Macon, there is a hospital as well as it is here in Kirksville. So why should we know the difference between the two?
So it's important to know the difference between an emergency department and urgent care because, well, many urgent care clinics have a lot to offer. They don't exactly have timely access to important resources that would be needed in a life-threatening or limb-threatening situation as an emergency would. So an emergency department has an entire hospital at its disposal with staff, and they have an OR, CT scans, MRIs, special doctors like cardiologists and neurologists to help kind of evaluate and treat life-threatening or limb-threatening problems.
All right. So now my next question is, when should we know to go to urgent care? What are some things, if something happens like trouble breathing, if we, have a broken finger, when should we go to the urgent care?
So urgent care is great for non-life-threatening, non-limb-threatening problems that need prompt treatment. Within 24 hours, let's say you have an acute problem and you just can't get into your primary care doctor that day. So things like sprains and strains, minor fractures, like you said, a broken finger, broken toes, any kind of fracture that's not, the bone isn't coming through the skin, no gross deformities, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fevers, colds for more than a week that just aren't getting any better with over-the-counter medications, and you really need to be able to do your daily activities, things like that.
All right. And then when should we go to the emergency room?
So as I said before, with the emergency room, it's for life-threatening or limb-threatening problems. So let's say you're having severe chest pain, severe difficulty breathing, profuse uncontrollable bleeding, problems with pregnancy, any fevers in infants that are less than 3 months old, things like that.
All right, and then of course seizures as well, or even a head trauma. You might not think it's that big of a deal, but in fact it could be something really serious.
Exactly.
All right, so with urgent care opening up, what are some tests that are done at the clinic that we could go to and get done?
Right, so most urgent cares, including ours that's in Kirksville and the one that's opening in Macon today, will offer urine screens, strep tests, monospot tests, EKGs. They can provide IV fluids, dispense medications. We can wrap strains and sprains, do some splinting for broken bones, things like that.
And I know that you also do some flu testing, because last year when I thought I had the flu, I went and got that test done. So very convenient, that's for sure. Now, what are the hours we looking at for the urgent care?
We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 365 days a year.
Perfect. And the nice thing about that is if you go to Complete Family Medicine's website, they have a little counter of how long it takes in order for the doctor to see you, and you can also sign up online as well, and they'll let you know what number in line you are. So if you do have a sick child and you don't want to go out in public and wait in a doctor's office and potentially get other people sick, you can stay at home until it's time for you to go in. So very convenient. Well, thank you so much. Any other comments you have to add?
Nope, just that urgent care is a great place to go. Like I said, any kind of prompt medical treatment that's not life-threatening or limb-threatening.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Allie. What we'll do is we'll post all the information on our website at heartlandconnection.com. And we'll also link up the information with Complete Family Medicine as well as the new urgent care in Macon opening up today. Again, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we'll be right back.